So, welcome to Aveley TV. This is our first recording for Aveley TV, and we'll be doing everything to involving Aveley TV, or Aveley, should we say as well, over the coming year, and you'll get to see behind the scenes regular chats with Terry and the rest of his staff, and of course with some of the players as well after games, before games, highlights as well of the games as well. You'll get to see as well. But I suppose, Terry, it's weird for me sitting here with a completely brand new club for a brand new season, but really looking forward to the new ground and so forth. But I suppose on the old ground, over the last few days we've seen what's happened to the old ground. I mean, your thoughts on
devastating.
on what's happened?
Yeah, devastating. Now, going back to what you just said, it's going to be new for all of us, Dave, counting to the new club. But what's happened here the last few days is, you've seen it on Twitter. The football families come together, and it's just mindless, isn't it? It's just you look at what they've done here, and you just think, why, for what? It's devastating.
I mean, I saw the pictures myself that James had put on and Craig had put on, and you just sit there and just disbelief. You see the carnage that they've left behind.
It's worse when you see it. I don't know. I mean, I just went over there a little while ago, and it's even worse when you see it. Yeah. In front of you, so to speak. It's just beggars belief, really. Our kids get it in their mind to do that. It's just. I said to Craig that we could have handled someone breaking in and nicking footballs and kit. You don't like it, but you handle that. But to break in and do that much damage is just kills it, really, doesn't it? So.
Well, maybe after we've had a chat, we might be able to go and have a look.
We'll go and have a look.
We'll show what's actually physically happened over there. But also going on to the new season and going into the new ground, and I mean, what's the actual targets, as Craig spoke to you about targets for next year and what you want to do?
We had a meeting a couple of weeks ago. There's no heavy noose around my neck or heavy weight put on me, or the team. In fact, they're sort of like saying to me that the financial side of it, they're expecting us to be competitive and mid-table-ish. But for those that know me and the players, we're looking to upset quite a few of the big boys, so to speak, and hopefully get in and around the playoffs. That's got to be the aim of every club in the Ryman, I'd imagine. It certainly is ours, and I think we proved at the end of last season that if you put a good run together at the right time of the season, we just missed out maybe, but I think that's give a little bit of hope to everyone in the Ryman North, and that's a good thing for the league.
And of course with that extra space as well, of course this year as well, you've got that chance of the playoffs then go down to seventh. So now it's a chance then that
opens it up even more.
Opens it up even more for everybody, and of course with that only one getting relegated as well, it sort of opens it up a little bit. I mean, do you see some clubs this year, away from Aveley? Do you see some of the clubs maybe then looking at it and going, right, okay, well this is sort of an easy season for us because we've only got to find one club that's worse than us, or just to stay up? And do you think some of the owners might sort of look at it that way, or will the owners look at it, well, hang on a minute, there's 3 teams going up this year, let's have a go for it this year? I mean, do you see some of the owners going that way, or do you think they're going more?
I think most are going to look at the going up bit, because there's 2 clubs getting automatic. We've got some massive clubs drop down, Canvey Island and Grays, for instance. So it's going to be a real. Last season was tough enough. It's going to be even tougher this year, that's for sure. But it makes it exciting, doesn't it? And any club or manager that's just thinking, let's finish second from bottom. That might be what they're saying, but we all know that football's a game that on any given day anyone can win. So I'd like to think, certainly us here at Aveley, I think most clubs are going to be looking upwards rather than downwards. So. Going to be exciting. And
of course I would have thought this year as well, the home games would probably be the tougher games this year, because you're playing at the new ground, 3G surface, the stadium's absolutely amazing. So you can have that sort of almost the Premiership Wembley effect for maybe Spurs next year, where teams are going to come here and want to play because of the surroundings that they're going to
be. I mean, you can probably answer that better than me from when Arlo first went there. It's going to be tough. It's not going to be easy. Teams are going to want to come to our ground and play. Whereas, in all due respect, no one really wanted to come here at the old ground, which we turned, and certainly Justin before, we turned into our advantage. That no one wants to come here. Let's have that siege mentality and step it up a little bit. But no, we're under no illusions here. We know that it's going to be tough for us, certainly in the first season, but you know, if you can't look forward to something like that, players as well, then we're in the wrong game, aren't we? I'm really looking forward to it, and hopefully we settle in quicker than what we're expecting. So it's a wait and see situation, I suppose.
You know, a couple of good friendlies to get to start over there as well. We've got my old side, Arlo Town, going to be over there, and thanks for that, Craig. And also, of course, as well, you've got the likes of Leighton Orient coming over as well. So it's
Dulwich Hamlet, you know, it's exciting. You know, unfortunately, we've got to reorganise some of the games that we actually had here, which is a bit of a blow, but you know, we'll get around that. But yeah, really, you know, again, which sounds like putting the same record on. We're just looking forward to getting into the new ground, really.
What about the players itself then? I know we've signed 11 today. I mean, are we looking at signing? I mean, how many more are we looking to get?
Well, again, you know, like the financial side of it, you know, the budget side of it, you know, it's sort of like we can only have 17 or 18 tops. So you know, we're looking to get another 6 or 7 in. You know, there's 3 or 4 not here today, obviously. You know, Lamar's on holiday. Tommy's at a wedding today. Mike Matona's working. I think have I missed anyone out? Probably, but yeah, there's 3 or 4 that couldn't actually make it here today. Got a couple of irons in the fire, which I'm not going to talk about on camera. But yeah, it's I'm really pleased with the signings that we've made so far. And it's looking good. Looking good.
I mean, the boys, you know, I've seen some of the lads outside. They look really enthusiastic about going into that new stadium as well. And of course, that's got to be a pulling point for you as well. Getting new players to come in when they see that stadium that they're going to get to play. It's going to be a massive point.
It's not the money we're offering them, that's for sure. But you know, for me that's a plus because we're getting boys that want to come and play here. They're certainly not coming here for the money. You know, we're getting boys that want to come and play here. And obviously the big pull this year is the new club. You know, I just took a few over there just to have a look outside, and you know, you see it in their eyes, same as us when we go over there. It's like, wow, you know. So yeah, it's definitely a pulling point. Yeah.
Well, it's fantastic talking to you today. I know you're busy and you've got a nice barbecue to go to.
Yeah, we're just trying to arrange it. Yeah.
But listen, thanks very much, Terry.
No problem.
Thank you for the opportunity as well.
Glad to have you on board.
And we'll talk to Terry on a regular basis and during the season as well, and get his thoughts on how the season's going, new players coming in, players going out, and any other instance as well. And of course, if you've got any questions that you want me to put to Terry and the rest of the team at Aveley TV, to any questions you want me to put to, or us, shall we say, to put to Terry and the rest of Aveley Football Club, then why not send them in to us at Aveley TV, and we'll do that for you then. But until we meet again, and hopefully with more signings, we'll see you soon. Goodbye.